I guess I'm legal now or something. What's good with y'all? What's good? Now, today's February 10th, 2023, and I'm officially 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm officially legal. Under the court of law, I am a legal adult. Now, I just want to come on here real quick and I just want to talk about, as per tradition at this point, a few things that I learned whilst I was 17. Now, the first thing I learned when I was 17 was just because I'm content does not mean I'm comfortable. Okay? This life, okay, you were put in this life to lead a balanced life, to lead a very elevating life. Just because you are content with the progress that you put in doesn't mean that you're comfortable. You know, there was one time where I was really arguing, damn, is there really even a point of working out anymore? Because I technically hit my weight goal back in September of 2020. And the physique that I have now has only been a manifestation of the work that I put in. And I was thinking about it. Just because I'm content with the work that I put in, just because I'm content and I love my body to its fullest extent, does not necessarily mean I'm comfortable, okay? The same way that you could get a car and you could love your car, that doesn't mean you don't want to not upgrade to a better car. You know, there are sometimes in this life, bro, sometimes you just outgrow things, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just outgrow things. You know, sometimes you can outgrow a person, you can outgrow a car, you can outgrow an endeavor, you can outgrow a talent, you can outgrow literally anything. Because every single day, it may not seem like a lot, but you change. You may be the same person you was yesterday or a week ago, but looking at it from a year or two or three or even as much as a few months, you are not the same person. So just because you're content does not mean you are comfortable. You don't stop elevating yourself. The next thing I learned when I was 17 was that everything is a concept. Everything is based off of your level of perception, and there is no such thing as right or wrong. Bro, you gotta realize that everything in this life that we know is simply just a concept. Everything that we know of is simply someone teaching you what they found out about something through their perspective, okay? There is no such thing as right or wrong. The same way that good people are capable of bad things is the same way that bad people are capable of good things. There is no such thing as, oh, you're good or you're bad. It is simply just a decision, okay? Everything in this life is simply just a lesson or an experience with a lesson. There is no such thing as good or bad. There is no right or wrong way to do anything. If you really were to think about it, there is no such thing as an objective fact. Although some things may be universal, it is only as universal and objective as I make it. If I genuinely do not believe that you're a good person, my perception is going to tell me that you're a bad person. You may be the greatest person in the world, but you are not objectively a good person, because I'm judging you. I'm making an assessment on you based off of my level of awareness and my level of perception. You don't have to go about life doing A, B, C, and D. The only way you could tell how far in life you've come is if you had a roadmap. And there's no roadmap to life. Nobody can gauge your progress other than you. So the only person that can tell you what's right and what's wrong is you. Everything is just a concept. Down to sexuality, down to race, down to everything that we deem as controversial nowadays. There's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. Because every single good or bad thing that you've been taught was taught through the lens of somebody else who looked for answers outside of themselves. Probably the most important thing I learned when I was 17 was that everything is just a mindset. Oh my God. Everything in this life is a mindset. Again, there is no such thing as good or bad. There is no such thing as right or wrong. Every single thing, down to healing, okay, down to your connection with people, your connection to yourself, everything, the way that you view everything and everybody is just a mindset, bro. If you genuinely believe that you are not capable or put yourself in the spectrum to receive, if you genuinely believe this, you're not going to receive, okay? To manifest means to have the mindset of being where you want to be already, as if it's already here, bro. I genuinely believe that I am successful, and I can't let a single soul tell me that I'm not. I am the most successful person that has ever bred life into this reality. I am the most successful person ever, and I genuinely believe this. And I'm putting myself in the spectrum to not only manifest success emotionally, spiritually, and physically, but also materially, financially, etc. Your entire mindset shapes your reality. What you impress into your mind will be expressed through you, okay? Whatever you impress into your mind will be expressed physically. So if you're feeding your mindset with negativity, you have no choice but to manifest that shit for yourself physically. I've talked about it in a previous video, but around the last week of September of last year, I completely changed my mindset. I don't know what happened to me, but my mindset completely changed, and for the better. If it wasn't for that mindset switch of just being successful, being happy and just allowing myself to be authentic, I would not be where I'm at today, and I'm not going to be where I am in the future if it wasn't for the mindset change back in September. One of the most hardest things that has happened to me back in 2022, as well as me just being 17, was definitely my breakup. And one of the biggest things that I learned from it was you have to let go. You have to let go to grow, okay? Forgive with love. Just because you forgive something or someone does not mean you necessarily have to forget. You can love people, you can love someone, you can, love what you've done in the past from a distance, okay? If you ever feel like, you can't forgive, just repeat this affirmation. I allow myself to remember, love, and reminisce without the resistance of the eternal present moment. And once you affirm this into your reality, once you affirm this into your mind, you will genuinely be able to start to forgive and let go with love. And this is one of the biggest things that I'm still healing from. I'm still working on, okay? There's never a day where I'm not healing and working on myself in terms of what was my relationship back in 2022. And in order to love myself, I have to love all of my experiences. I have to love all the people that have come in and out of my life. And I have to love everybody as much as I love myself unconditionally. It's okay to surrender. Surrendering is a testament to your strength, okay? We tend to hold on the most when it's time to let go, okay? And once you allow yourself to just breathe and let go, everything will be easy. The path of least resistance is letting go and detaching yourself. And that's a segue to my next point. Don't find love. Do not find love. Attract love. Become the love that you always wanted from another person. It is so important that in order to manifest the most highest vibrational people in your life, that you become what it is that you want, okay? And that's not just love, that's everything. That's any and everything. In order to manifest what you want physically, you have to become it. You have to realize that you have to eat, breathe, live, and shit it, okay? You have to be everything that you want to be later in the future. Think about it. Think about your future self. Your future self identifies with the things that it has in its life. Your future self identifies with what you already have in your life. Your future self is not identifying with the hurt, with the pain, with the trauma. Your future self is identifying as, I'm successful, I'm a millionaire, I'm great, I have great relationships. Stop identifying yourself with everything that has hurt you and just simply love yourself. Love yourself. You are the highest extent of God's creation. You are the most powerful being in the universe. The universe will never experience itself from your lens ever again. You are a once in a lifetime experience. Love yourself. You have no other choice but to do so from this point on. When you attract love, when you manifest love through yourself internally from God, from the universe, you have no choice. The universe will have no choice but to send you people into your life that are on the same type of timing. So please, love yourself over anybody. Put yourself first. Obviously, don't disregard anybody else, but love yourself first. And what I also had to realize when I was 17 was that you're okay. Everything is okay. You're safe. You're not only safe, but you're free. Why be safe when you can be free? Okay, I don't want security. I want freedom. Okay, you're fine. You're good. You're okay. You've had multiple trauma responses, despite me not even like using that term or that word. You've had multiple trauma responses. You've been through a lot. You're okay. You're safe. You're not in the mindset. You're not in a situation to have to survive anymore. You can thrive. You can be happy. You can live freely. You can live authentically without the judgment and the guilt and the shame of anybody else. See, that's what I love about myself. When I'm able to find, and because I work so much within my authenticity, I don't give a fuck about what anybody else said about me. I'm gonna be as loud as I fucking want, and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. This is what people talk about when you escape the matrix. Escaping the matrix is not, oh yeah, becoming financially free, although it can be that. Escaping the matrix is escaping the self-imposed matrix that society has put onto you. And once you find your authenticity, you can do whatever you want, and nobody can tell you you're wrong for that. Again, you don't have to survive anymore. You can thrive. You can be happy. You can breathe the fresh prana, the chi energy, the air, the beautiful life. You can breathe it in and enjoy it, okay? You were put on this earth to be free, not to feel safe, okay? You were put on this earth you were put on this earth to live within yourself unconditionally and not be bombarded by the programming of what everybody else wants you to be. Because I'm very left-brained, because I'm very logical, one of the biggest things that I had to learn last year was to feel your emotions, not think your emotions, okay? You don't have to make sense of every single thing that you feel. Language is simply made up, okay? Humans created language so that we could communicate with each other. But over anything, it is feelings and energy that don't lie. Words lie, feelings do not. And you don't have to rationalize and make sense and make logical. You don't have to rationalize and make logical sense of every single thing that you feel. If you feel something, you are okay to feel that way. I'm telling you this right fucking now. You are okay to feel the way that you feel. Your feelings are the absolute truth, okay? And people have no other choice, as well as yourself, to respect your feelings, okay? You can talk yourself out of something so fucking much, but if the vibe is not there, the vibe is just not there. Or if it is there, the vibe is there, and you can't take that away. It's our conscious reasoning mind. It's these old agreements that pull us away from who we actually want to be with, from the things that we actually want to do. And when we allow ourselves to not only thrive, but to feel our emotions, we can truly live within harmony, live within spirit, live within that flow state. The second to last thing that I want to talk about in this video is believe in your ability to turn a negative situation into a positive one. This is hands down the most important thing that I learned turning 18. Believe in your ability, believe in yourself, okay? You don't even have to believe in yourself, okay? You don't believe in your mom if she's right there, do you? Believe in your ability. Know your ability is there. Just do it, okay? Be happy. Believe in your ability to know that you're going through a shitty time and that it's about to be great in a few minutes. When you begin to believe in yourself, when you begin to know that whatever you're going through right now is simply just a phase, then everything will be so much easier for you. And I wish this is something that I had been told when I was going through what I was going through back in 2022, as well as when I was just 17 years old. But it's okay, all right? You're going through a shitty situation right now. Within a few minutes, within a few hours, days, however long, within a few months, years, you will not be going through that. Envision yourself being in the place that you want to be in already, okay? Assume this reality and affirm this reality. And with due time, everything will be okay. But the first step is believing in yourself. And the last thing that I wanted to cover in this video is if you carry on the cycle of hate, you will truly never get to where you want to be. It is so important to love not only yourself, but everybody else, okay? Love your situation, love yours. Love yourself, love everything that you're going through, okay? Let go with love, bro. Let go with love. You're gonna find that if you continue on this cycle of hate, you're not gonna be where you wanna be, okay? You're not gonna manifest that car, that relationship, that house, that success. None of that is coming to you. Why? Because there's still something in you that's holding you back from entering into the door of success, okay? There is something holding you back, and that one thing holding you back is you. You're holding you back. You might fuck around and find out that because you got into some heated argument with somebody yesterday over something stupid because of hate, that your car broke down. You know, you failed that test. You got into a fight with somebody and that led to you losing a relationship. Whatever it may be, it's because of the hate that you have within yourself that is stopping you from getting to where you want to be. And once you allow yourself to let go, just let go, be happy, and be free, and just let go of hate, you're going to get exactly where you're going to be. You're going to get there. Just trust the process. But with that being said, I love myself through you. I really appreciate all the people who have not only stuck around for this video, but for all of my other videos. I appreciate the people who have been liking, commenting, and subscribing. On that note, like, comment, subscribe, all that. You know, I'm not the type of person who I don't really ask for much, you know. I don't ask for much. It doesn't take much to make me happy. And I really appreciate the fact that I've revolved around the sun 18 times. You know what I'm saying? People argue that the earth is flat. I have revolved around the sun, or rotated it, whatever it is, around the sun 18 times. And I am so grateful for that. And I have nothing but more life and success coming my way. But with that being said, I love myself through you. We're going to rock out. I genuinely appreciate y'all. Have a beautiful, blessed, productive, and successful day. Remember, the goal of life is to not only be infinitely great, it's to be greater than infinity. Peace.